This is just bad. Bad refereeing, and this should just not be done. Uh, this ref either needs more training, or all the refs need training about these foot fault calls. She way oversteps her line, no pun intended, and crosses it and inserts herself into the match when she shouldn't. Very intense dream breaker, huge money on the line at MLP. And this referee, she's made some tough calls. There was an out ball that Rafa called that she overturned. You know what? I have no problem with that. She says she saw it in. That's okay. She needed to make a call. Right, but here, she did not need to make a call. And in fact, she got the call wrong. And it's just terrible. I have never seen this called. And what makes it worse is that she got it wrong. You can see Tyson get ready to serve here. He puts his feet down. As he always does, he starts to scoot his foot to the left. He always scoots his foot to the left, really close to this middle line. You'll see him start to scoot it. He's getting ready to drop the ball. He scoots it in more. Okay, look right here. He just pushed off. His toe might still be touching the ground there. He just pushed off. He didn't even step on the imaginary line. Like, I think his toe isn't even touching the imaginary line. It still could touch the imaginary line as long as it does not touch across the imaginary line while he is making contact with the ball. The ref is so intently looking, trying to find a fault. She thinks she's being so cheeky. I'm going to catch this guy. For no reason. She does not need to do this on this high intensity point with so many high stakes. And he lifts his foot off the ground as he's making contact. He's not even touching the ground anymore. She's watching intently. She says, "Oh, he crossed the line. That's a fault." No, it's not, because guess what? He has 1 foot on the ground right here, 1 foot off the ground, and he's making contact with the ball. Even if he did step across this line, which he did not, his foot is not touching the ground anymore as he's making contact with the ball. Okay, if she wants to call him on a paddle fault, fine, replay the point. But calling this foot fault is just a terrible call. He's not touching the ground anymore. His foot is lifted off the ground. So even if he did cross, which he did not, it still would not be a fault. He makes the serve. She instantly calls him on the fault. Terrible call. This just cannot happen at MLP. It's the wrong call at the wrong time, trying to insert herself into the point where she should not do it. She's wrong. I cannot believe we have this happen at an MLP match. It's not a judgment call. You should never call this unless you are 100% certain. And guess what? You weren't, because you were wrong. Man, it just hurts.